Hey guys, and welcome back. This video I want to show I want to tackle a few bugs actually. And the last time we had some trouble with the transition back and forth here, and it keeps popping off the wrong place. So I'm not 100% sure what is going on still, but let's see, because he makes some really weird stuff. Also, I found out that he's doing it on the other side. It's not just something that's happening on one side. So I have an idea, and that is, it seems like when I come into cover like this, and I come to the corner, if we take a look at it from up, and now it did work. Why is it working now, by the way? Okay. That is super weird. Okay. I think it has something to do with that root motion. Because if I release the button, go out here and release the button, turn around and release the button, he's gonna move that way. And I think it has something to do with that direction, because I can rotate. So yeah, what we are gonna do first of all, and see if this makes any difference at all, is that we are gonna freeze his rotation once he's in that emerged state. And since our rotation is happening on the head rotation function here, we should go ahead and see, okay, we are checking something here, if we should rotate it all or not. So we are saying, are we in cover, not in cover, or in a not in a hanging braced? And we have these two new states also. I think I'm gonna wrap this up as a macro, to collapse to a macro, and call this should check rotation, like that. And then for this one, I'm gonna add two new criteria. Say we don't want to do this if we are emerging, or if we are emerged. So not and not. Oops. Alright, so let's see how that works. Okay, so as you can see now, when I'm here, he can't rotate. But he's still doing something. He's still rotating out of his place. And here it seems to be semi-okay, but not really good enough anyway. But now we got rid of the rotation here. So, and that basically means that we cannot move once we're out here, which is kind of what we want as well. So one thing else I want to address in this video is that the motion of this animation may be the cause of this. So I want to open up Maya and import my animation to check something, which may or may not be the reason for this. It is we have 28 frames here we want to look at. So if we take a look at the Y axis, so I believe it's the green one, because if I select all of this, it's going to move in that way. And I believe what we have a problem with here is that even though it should move him yeah, well, if you remember, you have a collision capsule, and that capsule is gonna make sure that we don't walk through things. So in case we have a path here which makes him go slightly through that, some geometry or whatever, then that is gonna adjust the path he's gonna walk, and that's not something we really want to have. So I think for this, because I can't, and I slightly remember I had some issues with this, but I think I just handled it by saying, okay, we don't move forward at all, we only move to the side basically. So just from 0 to maybe a little bit up and then back again. So instead of going these 24 centimeters forward, then he doesn't move beyond 0. So I think what I did was to take and adjust the animation. Something, let me zoom in here, because now I turned it all the way around. Oh dear, what did I do? Undo. Bring it up here and up somewhere around here, so that on I'm on frame 28, as you can see here. So this node, this key should not pass 0, because we start out at, okay, we don't start out at 0 actually. Didn't we just do that? Hang on. Okay, so that's maybe not what I did. I think what I may have done was to get rid of this, everything after frame 28. This one, I think. Ah, okay, so it's adjusting. Okay, funny. Well, I think I'm going to do something else, since this is causing me so many problems. I'm just going to flatten this one out, so it's going to just move to the side. Unfortunately, this is going to make some sliding of the feet here, especially here at the end, but I'm going to fix that in Motion Builder in a moment. But I think this is going to be important to not have to worry about colliding with the wall, because that's going to make it really difficult, I think, to make sure that he doesn't get the wrong location. So for now, let's go with this approach here. So we're gonna have to make some of these animation adjustments again, but that's kind of the reality of this adjusting process. So it's not that bad at all, I think. I'm gonna call this Emerging Right 2 because then I know this is version 2, and I'm gonna make a new scene and I'm gonna make the same adjustment on the left one. So emerge from cover left 2. Okay, that's an interesting one. Okay. What? Weird. Looks like I may have deleted the old one. Okay. Or written it with something weird. Okay, I'm gonna take one of the previous ones. Okay, so this one, 28. I think it actually was 26 for this one. Yeah, it's 26 for this animation here. Yeah, this is 26, definitely. Okay, so yeah, we want to make the same change here. So take the root here and adjust the Y axis here and just flatten it out. And this was definitely not my plan with this video, but it's kind of necessary to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna export all, and apparently this one is screwed, so I'm just gonna override that one. Okay, so let's jump into Motion Builder and make the foot sliding disappear. And we do that by opening up our template. We save that on here, and then we import the motion, which let's take Emerging Right 2, like that. And let's see, we want to go ahead first and plot this to our control rig so we get the IK and FK nodes to work with. And let's see, I can't remember which of these, maybe it's this one. I think this is the right foot effector, and this is the ankle, and I think what I want to fixate here is the, yeah, it's gotta be this one. So on frame 15 I want to make sure that this one doesn't move, so I'm gonna just gonna do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna go to the curves, and I have the right foot effector selected, and I want to make sure that translation is set to 100 here, and what do I want to do with this? I want to make sure that the translation here, let's see, frame this up, maybe not this one. Yeah, this looks like for the remaining of the animation for frame 15 here, then it looks like this one is translating backwards. So I guess if I just delete all these keys, it makes his foot stay still. Also makes her toe kind of bend upwards for some reason. Why is that? I have no idea. Did it do that before? Oh, it's because it's bending backwards. Okay, huh. Okay, but that's something we can also remove. Okay, so we want to go to 15, about get rid of that. Oops, shit. So 15, and then we must have some rotation. So probably also want to turn up the blend for the rotation, the IK blend, and I'm pressing F here and nothing is happening. Is that because I need to select something? Okay, I'm gonna select all of this and press F to frame up. So I guess from here to here there's some rotation somewhere. I'm not really sure which one of these it is. It could be this one. Oops. Actually, what I could do just to, yeah, look at that little foot. Okay. So frame 15. So when we get to this, we don't want the C to do anything. So there we go. This is to me okay. Well, there's a bit of sliding still for some reason. Maybe it's because we have a sliding on the y-axis as well. So let's see. Oops. Let's get rid of that stuff. Oop. Keep picking the wrong one. Okay, looks a bit okay. So I'm just watching the right foot here. I hope you follow me. And we also need to make sure that once we reach there, we don't want the root to move anymore. So I'm just also gonna remove the whatever I have left of movement still on the x-axis here. That's gonna stop it here. Okay. Maybe that's a bit abrupt. Maybe I need to ease into this. I don't know. So maybe I should do something like select all this and then squash this down, kind of flat. Well, I think it's kind of the same, more or less. Could maybe even this out a little bit. Anyway, I'm pretty satisfied with this. And if I was an animator, I would do something about this foot also. The right, what is this? The left? The right, okay. There's a scaling. X and okay. Okay, anyway. It's kind of annoying that the foot is... Okay, that's not the one I want to change. What about this one? Because I have the wrong effector selected. Yeah, I do. This is the one I wanted. So just gonna make a few adjustments here. So this one should probably end at... Does it make any difference? No. Why not? Anyway, I could keep on going with this. I think this one should be down here. Anyway, let's save this for now. So go back and plot this to our skeleton. And select the road, whoops, the road here, and select branches. Select branches. Okay, that selects everything. Okay, I see. And go and save selection. So call this emerging right 3, and it's take 1, and that's one animation down. Okay, so in the next video I'm gonna fix the other one and we can continue with the blueprint. Okay, thank you for watching and see you in the next. Bye bye.